badass. There's a song about, the way that problems with your iPhone may drive you to drink some gin. There's a song, there's a really cool song. There's lots of songs about space and gender problems, like just with the concept.
Just the gender master general.
There's a really great song called Mobius, which is about turning things around.
Turning it around, spreading the feelings you want to see.
Yeah.
In the world.
Feelings. There's so many feelings on this album. I'm really, really excited about it. Also, we just added the newest song to this album about creating and putting things out into the world in a fearless manner and just like releasing your creation to help others be inspired and not getting down on yourself about the creation project.
Yeah, about there's always a reason to say no, but also there's always a reason to say yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us here on Kickstarter. I'm going to tweet live on Kickstarter right now. Join us.
Yay, it's working.
It's great.
Hello, friends.
Now you can leave us a Q&A in the little Q&A tab. You can leave us a Q. You can leave us an A too.
I want some answers.
And then we'll guess the question. Yeah, do that. That would be awesome. We will also be playing a few songs over the next 45 minutes or so. And just talking about the Kickstarter in general. So if you have any questions about like rewards, about where we are, what we're doing, who we are, our angle. Yep. Oh, I see. That's where it's supposed to be for the light.
We're here. It's great. We're having a good time. We're so glad you are joining us.
Yeah.
Hello, people in the chat. I'm glad you're wearing your favorite pants.
Yeah.
For Doubleclicks being live on Kickstarter.
Yeah. Hi, Robert Darling. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
All right. Everybody can see us. It's great.
Hooray.
So I know we had a queue.
Ooh, already a queue.
Look at all these queues. Okay.
Wow.
I'm just going to go through them one by one.
Let's do it. Questions.
All right. Sisters, this is from Jessica Hebert. Oh, hello, Jessica Hebert. You've known each other forever. What is one thing you've learned about each other through doing music that you love about each other?
I like that we start off with acknowledging that we are immortal. And we have been here since the beginning of time.
We have been here since the beginning of time. That's one of my favorite things about Aubrey. I like the joy that Aubrey has and spreads. We talked about this a little bit on a podcast that I just did about like, just when Aubrey's happy, it lights up the room. And that's nice. It takes a lot of pressure off of me to be enthusiastic because that doesn't come naturally to me. So Aubrey can just do it. And how about you, Aubrey?
You bring me a lot of joy.
Oh, thank you.
It makes it super easy to do that job. And every time there's a new song that Angela creates, it makes me also feel all my things, which is great. And it brings just everything to my life gets better every time we get to make more music. So is that my answer to this question?
I think that was a great answer.
Yeah.
Something that you've learned about me that you like. Whoa, pink hair. That's what somebody says. Whoa. Quentin. It's very true.
Whoa.
Amazing scarf. Thank you. Where did I get this? Target?
It just appeared on your body.
I don't know, but I really like it. It's really warm. All right, let's get back to this Q&A.
Cues.
Best superpower. Oh, sorry. Show question to the audience. Best superpower ever.
Great question. Is there a way to know the best?
I don't know.
Is it subjective?
I feel like the best superpower ever is one of the cool ones, like Superman's, where he has actually multiple superpowers. That's like dreaming for more wishes, though, I think. Because he has like super hearing, laser vision.
Yeah.
He can fly. He's really strong. He can go back in time.
I was wondering if it was something more like Jean Grey, where she can really know what people are thinking, even if they're not good communicators.
I don't know if I'd want to be.
I'm not saying that you'd want the superpower. I'm just saying it's a really amazing superpower.
Yeah.
I guess you would have to also do your own work in order to use that to its full potential.
You need a therapist.
Yes.
It's like how all therapists need therapists.
Yeah.
All right. Howard says, maybe answered elsewhere, but any plans to tour when the album is done? This is not answered elsewhere, Howard. Great question.
Great question.
Yes, we have not booked the stuff yet. If you don't know that much about us, we are all self-run. So we book our own tours, and this is it. And last year we went on this really big tour, and we were also planning on releasing an album.
Yeah.
Because I was spending so much time planning this tour, we didn't end up putting out an EP. So the answer to that is we're going to record this album, and hopefully by the end of May.
Priority one.
And then while it's all being produced and everybody else is finishing up the parts on it, I will be planning the tour, but I'm not going to plan the tour until the album is actually done this time. Yay! So, great question, Howard. Yes, we would love to come back everywhere. If you are a kind of person who would like to see us, listen to this link right now. bit.ly/suggest-a-city. And that's where you can tell us about your city, about your favorite game store, coffee shop, venue, and we will try to come play there. Since we book everything ourselves, we don't have like somebody who has connections with all the venues in the world. We don't. But we would like to come where you are. So suggest a city. Even if you don't have an idea, suggest a city, and that'll just be like a little +1 vote to whoever else in your city suggested a venue. Yeah. So yeah,
Great
give
question.
that a shot. And
what was
we
that
will
link again?
bit.ly/suggest-a-city.
I love it. And that maybe that would be the best superpower ever, is if you had connections to every booker in the whole world.
Yes. Always have everything I need. That would be a great superpower. Oh, Katie has a great question.
Yes.
Besides the truly wonderful Dr. Jillian Holtzman,
Woo.
who are your historical, fictional, or present-day heroes, inspirations, major influences, and why? There's so many.
Yeah, you have a lot.
I just listened to, and you can find a link to this in today's Kickstarter update, an interview with Aubrey talking about how the Beatles influenced you.
You listened to that.
I did listen to it. It was really great. And you talked about sort of the different parts of the Beatles that influenced you, specifically Running Away with the Master. And
I'm apparently a huge Paul McCartney nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Because
we know so
all
much
those things
about the Beatles because our parents were huge Beatles nerds, like
giant Beatle nerds,
which I hadn't really thought about until I listened to this interview. It's like just knowing everything about the Beatles isn't like a common knowledge set.
It is not,
but we certainly possess that knowledge set.
Yeah, Beatles.
I also like everyone. I like Cameron Esposito and Rhea Butcher. They have an amazing TV show. They have such amazing careers, and they're so giving and kind and really, really talented, and very sharing of their opportunities with the people around them.
It's
so
inspirational.
It's very inspirational. They're both
like a lot of
stand-up comedians. It does seem like a lot of work. They work very hard. Anything else?
Those are good ones.
Anything fictional?
Ooh.
I always really liked the genie from Aladdin.
That was a lot of work too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Very fast-paced. Fast thinker.
Kermit.
Oh yeah, Kermit.
Because he works hard, but he's also, everybody knows that he works hard.
He's not afraid to share it.
Nah. How is it we rock so much, says Robert Howard.
It's
coffee.
Yeah, lots of coffee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the only answer I have. By the way, some people right now are watching on Facebook.
Wow.
Hello, Facebook.
Hello, Facebook.
Thanks for giving us a watch. I can't tell if there's like a live chat happening or if it's just, oh dear, these comments. But
comments in so many places.
I'm not worried about it. What happens if I do this? Does it float across the screen? Yes. Okay. Everything's great. All right, we have an answer here. We have an A from Emily.
Well done.
The A is cats. What's the Q, Aubrey?
What do you most want to see when you come home?
It's true. My roommate's cat today was lying on top of my suitcase that is still unpacked, and literally everything I needed today was in that suitcase, and he was asleep. And so I would just be like, excuse me, and lift up the lid, and he would just still be sleeping on the lid of the suitcase. Until finally I needed to get my ukulele out, I had to open it too much, and he was very annoyed. And just to spite me, walked very slowly right in front of me down the stairs, like, oh, you have somewhere to be? Oh, you needed to bring this somewhere?
I'm sorry.
Maybe I had somewhere to be too, sleeping on top of that suitcase. That's what that cat talks like.
It's a great cat.
Quentin asks, any chance of you coming back to Dragon Asterisk Con this year? We have applied.
Do you know anyone there?
It's one of those places where they have an application, and then they don't always have it, like having the same people back every year, and we can't just sort of afford to up and go because
It's very far away.
we're musicians. So hopefully they'll have us back, and as long as that weekend is still open, we would love to go.
Dragon Con's fun.
All right. Quentin asks, what is the best way to purchase your music to make sure you get the largest cut of it? It's all pretty much the same because we are indie. It's not like a label taking a cut of anything in particular. Pretty much everywhere we sell, people take 10%. Whether it's on CD Baby, iTunes, whether it's a physical CD at the show, we have to print those up. Bandcamp or Kickstarter, basically all those places. It turns out to be pretty much the same if you purchase it. And if you stream it on Spotify, we'd rather you listen to our music than not listen to it, or Pandora. And I would just ask, maybe share it with your friends or something. Give us a like and subscribe.
Yeah. We're also on YouTube.
The best thing you could do is to listen to our music. So get it where you know you're going to listen to it. If you're know that you're only going to listen to it if it's in your Google Music Cloud, do that.
Yeah.
All right, answer. We have another answer from Carmelo. Building a Pelafort in the Great Library of Alexandria.
Oh.
Squiggles. What is squiggles? I like that. Aubrey.
Thank you. I'm very good at questions.
Lauren asks, and this was on Facebook. Tech Q for Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
When recording, what do you start with first? Guitar, uke, cello?
If I am allowed to be very technical,
Yes, please.
we usually start with a scratch of vocals and guitar at the same time, and then start replacing those. So we'll start with vocals and guitar, and then replace the guitar, and then replace the vocals, and start adding other things. And if we want to go back and change some of the stuff at the beginning, we will.
Yeah, so usually there's at least 2, usually 3 scratch tracks. So it'll be the original track, which is both guitar and vocals.
Yeah.
And then we'll replace the guitar, which may end up being the final guitar, but usually not. Then we'll replace the vocal, which will probably not be the final vocal. And then you'll add cello, and then we'll come back and just do a ton of vocal takes.
Yeah.
And then whatever else Aubrey adds.
Keep doing it till it sounds great.
Yeah, coffee is best. That's true. This person is watching and their computer doesn't have sound. So let's make some cool...
Oh, wow. Yeah. What?
Oh, let's move our mouths so they really wonder what we're saying. Okay, that was worth it. All right, we got a Kickstarter question here. If you get enough backers for the musical, what type of format would it be released / performed? Great question.
Yes.
The musical will be recorded in the studio.
Yeah.
It will, I guess we will do that live. We'll also record an album in the studio, which you can get, everybody who backs the Kickstarter will get. If you're not familiar, the President Snakes musical is a musical we've been writing over the past couple of years. It's about a character we came up with who is 5 snakes in a pantsuit running to be the President of the United States. And the musical is about her run to the Oval Office. And the musical will be acted in I like to call it sort of a Sesame Street style with a static camera, focusing mostly on sort of the sketch interaction between the characters. And it may be in front of a green screen so we can replace the background. And then that'll be, unless we find a better way, up on YouTube. Edited and really polished up. With actors who are memorizing their lines and wonderful songs. We already have written 5 or 6 of them.
Yes.
I've done the vocals. Aubrey's done the music for those. They're really great. There's one song about a city who won't vote for President Snakes because the only thing the city cares about is that all their signs are in Comic Sans. There's a musical number where President Snakes is visited in a dream by her 3 heroes.
So good.
Goes to Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Medusa and John Kerry. Who's
not a ghost.
Who's not a ghost. Who just happens to be in her dreams. And then, yeah, and then they all give her really bad advice.
Yeah.
And there are a few other songs. President Snake's opponent is named Dr. Watermelon Thunderbot, who is an evil robot. And the whole thing is fun, and it's about basically imposter syndrome, not believing you're good enough, getting a group of friends together who believe in you, and sort of not giving up on your ideals and figuring out where your place is in the world based on kind of what you feel. You kind of figuring out your life's mission statement.
Yeah.
Like your goal. And not losing direction. So, Aubrey.
Yes.
What if we were to play a song?
Let's play a song.
Great. Do you have some music in your binder there?
I have music from the upcoming album. This binder.
Awesome. Let's play a song from the upcoming album. Let's do it.
This is a good one. They're all good.
That's a good one.
This is great. Everything's great. That's what I have here.
Yeah, if any of you have requests, we'll do that. I'm just gonna catch up, make sure we've been. If any of you have requests from the new album, we'll probably play those. Leave them in the chat. I'm just gonna check in with the chat.
Looking at all the chats. We can see your chats.
Oh boy, I wish that people were sending in selfies. There's a whole selfie section.
This is really fun format with the
yeah.
Live.
Aubrey and Angela, your hair looks great. Super excited for the musical. Aubrey, where'd you get that shirt?
I got it. I purchased it at Guardian Games, which is a really great game store in Portland that also has great items of clothing.
Very true.
Yes.
Make sure that everybody can hear and see us. Yep. All right. Let's play a song.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do something badass, Aubrey.
I love that song.
I don't remember what we played last lecture, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
Sorry, this ukulele isn't in tune. It was under a cat all day. I think you know how that goes. So this is a song, we did write a Kickstarter update about the story behind the song. Basically, it was a response to some emails that really got under our skin. They got our goat, Aubrey. Would you say that our goat was got?
Goat was got. That's what I say.
So that's what we wrote this song about. People telling us to be quiet and not share our opinions. And we said, excuse me. I wrote this song. I let things bother me that I shouldn't let bother me, and I feel sorry like I should be stronger. I know I shouldn't listen to the insults or the heckles, but I listen and they all stick with me longer. My friend Michael Bain told me this is because we're evolved to remember the things that endanger us. If I was an animal searching for food, I would always be vigilant for things that are dangerous. So if I'm in real life or reading the comments, I'll always remember those who crossed the line. Not all the wonderful women and children tell us we've helped them by speaking our mind. If it is negative, I'll memorize it fast, 'cause I am sensitive, not just a badass. I am sensitive. I am a badass. I act like I'm cocky. I have a persona, 'cause I don't want to seem like I'm open for feedback. But that's just because I internalize everything. that I should redact. I don't know if it's clear that that's just who I have to be. I love my friends. I love them so much more than me. It feels like they all know just who they want to be. And I'll always feel lucky that anyone talks to me. I wanna say, let's start a band that just yells at the man and never has a Facebook page and never does signings. I'm so scared about emails from moderate straight cis white males that I stop myself writing when I feel like I'm whining. Don't tell me to calm down, don't tell me it will pass. I'm not just sensitive, I am a badass. I am sensitive, I am a badass. If you haven't yet realized that we are political, you haven't heard us, so we will start yelling. I often want to burn the world. Sometimes I'm an anarchist, sometimes I'm a pacifist. I just want us all to love each other and listen when somebody tells you they're hurting. I want us to maximize joy and equality instead of just what we are earning. I'm a survivor, and if you're a survivor too, we want you to know both of us believe you. You have the strength, and though all of the scars may last, you can be sensitive and still a badass. Sing it. I am sensitive. I am a badass. I am sensitive. I am a badass. That's the song.
Yeah.
Boy, there is like no latency on this chat. That's awesome.
Wow. How'd they do that?
What?
What?
Selfies!
Hey, thank you for the selfies.
Yay, selfies from Mom and Stephanie. Hi, everybody. Now, I can't tell how our Kickstarter's doing,
Oh, cool.
but now I'm looking. 46761.
Oh my gosh.
11119.
Whoa, that's so many people.
That's so many people. Thank you so much, everybody who's back to our Kickstarter. We have funded the album.
Yeah.
We have
What else have we done?
funded an animated video for our song Big Bang.
Oh my god.
We have added live drums to the album.
Yeah.
We are so close to the You Should Write a Song About That 5 interviews and songs in 2017 goal, which is a cool goal, which means that we will be able to work more on this. It's sort of a podcast. It's a podcast and a video and a song project where we interview a fascinating person about something that fascinates them.
Yeah.
And then we write a song about it. There's an episode up this week with Kayla Kagan. You can find it by going to youshouldwriteasongaboutthat.com or the doubleclicks.com. And it was a really amazing interview, and the song turned out really great, and we're real happy with it.
So good. And you could even subscribe to the podcast right now. It's called You Should Write a Song About That. And whatever platform you like your podcast on. I subscribed this morning. It's easy. I did.
Oh,
It's so good.
Thanks,
And then you can
Aubrey.
listen to that interview, which
You
is fantastic.
you sure can. Ain't nothing better than Kayla Kagan. Nope, I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah.
Christopher wants to know if I was in Vancouver last Thursday. I don't think so. but maybe I was. Look at all these people. Oh, Taylor Fisher's here. Hi, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
You should write a song about writing songs about stuff.
Hey.
Ah! So the story behind the You Should Write a Song About That project is that people are constantly telling us we should write a song about whatever thing that they care about. And we always say no, because we don't want song suggestions at all.
Not at all.
But also, we do love our friends, and we love to be able to write songs based on other people's experiences. So, for example, one of the upcoming episodes of You Should Write a Song About That, if we are able to fund the actual production of the song, is an interview with Crystal Frazier about trans representation in media, in comics, and in RPGs. Crystal is a fantastic writer and game designer up at Paizo, and she talked to me for a long time about trans representation and growing up trans, and all of the wonderful representation that she has been working on at Paizo to get some trans characters into Pathfinder. So it was a really cool interview, and it will be a really great song that we could not have written without a very long and in-depth interview with Crystal to make sure that we don't mess it up completely. So that's the sort of thing that You Should Write a Song About That is for. And we are real excited to be launching them. If it funds. We just got a new backer.
New backer.
So thank you so much.
Thank
new backer.
you. Wow.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Yay, Paizo. Thank you. Matthew Mangus says we are amazing.
Oh.
Thank you. Alrighty. Okay. I was going to go to Q&A. That's what I was going to do.
Q's. More Q's. Q's and A's.
You have reached the stretch goal that has added a live drummer. Huzzah!
Ah!
Will there be any other guest musicians on the new album?
Yeah, there will.
Yeah,
there
great
is.
question, Robert.
Excellent.
We are going to have Daniel Ate the Sandwich, who will be coming up to our studio, consulting with us on some sweet vocal and other arrangements. We also have special guests coming that we can't announce yet, but I'll give you some hints.
Oh, hints.
You ready?
Oh my goodness.
It's a person. It's a musician with a beautiful voice.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't.
It's also a songwriter in their own right.
That's true.
Yeah. This person has already requested to be able to make some changes to the melody in the song that they are singing in with us.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be really great, and we're really excited about that announcement that will likely happen next week. But those are the guests.
Just you wait.
Just you wait. Just you. Are you willing to wait for it, Robert?
I'm willing to wait for it.
Yay. Okay. Justin Miller, can getting multiple sets of stickers be an option? I want a sticker. All the things. Yay. Great question, Justin. We are not going to have an official add-on system for this Kickstarter. Of course, you can always create 2 Kickstarter accounts if you want multiple rewards. Yes, that's the simplest way to do it. The other way is, after the Kickstarter is over, most of the stuff is may be available ad hoc for purchasing. So that'll be cool. We'll likely have the stickers with us at shows. And not everything will, but we are definitely going to print some extra stickers. Short answer, no, we can't really help you, but I answered it in a really positive way that I hope made you feel like I was helping you. Thanks for the question,
Thanks for
Justin.
wanting all the things.
Yeah, I appreciate that. All right. How do you spell this? Eileen? Eileen. I and my mom, hi.
Hello.
We're wondering if you have any other jobs besides your music. No, thanks to a Kickstarter project. Our very first one, Dimetrodon. The goal was, one of the stretch goals was for Aubrey to quit her day job.
Yes.
And
you already had quit your day job.
I had already quit my day job because I ran out of vacation days because we were touring too much. It was for Aubrey to quit her day job and do this full time. So yeah, it's a fun thing. We you kind of have to hustle all the time and ask for help. Hey, thanks, Jeffrey.
Yay! Backer.
But currently, no, we don't have other jobs. I mean, we do a lot of things with this band. We play a lot of private shows.
Yeah.
Aubrey writes themes for podcasts.
I do that.
We tour. We have the Patreon that has helped us over the last few years releasing music videos.
Yeah.
We sell CDs.
Sure
we
do.
tour. And
We've made multiple t-shirts.
multiple t-shirts. I run a record label that both of us work for called Doubleclicks Records, where we consult on and help other people launch their albums.
Yeah.
We have a new artist adding to that record label that we will be announcing. I don't know, like April 7th. What do you think about that?
Probably April 7th. Yeah.
Maybe April 7th.
Yeah. Look out for it.
Keep an eye out. Keep your eyes open. Stay alive. We have podcasts. They do all kinds of stuff. So I guess the music is not all the work that we do.
You're also a tour manager.
Yeah, tour manager and PR and all of these things. But the Doubleclicks Productions, which is what we call the umbrella. Christopher, thank you. Is basically all of our jobs. Thanks to you. We couldn't make music if we didn't have the time to do it, and that's awesome.
You'll make it possible.
Jonathan Gould asks, what can we as fans backers do to spread a word about this Kickstarter further? We want those stickers and more podcast apps.
Hey!
Great question, Jonathan Gould. I'm just going to say a whole bunch of things you can do that are free. You can go on our YouTube channel and like all our videos and comment on them, because then they show up in more people's feeds.
Oh, that's cool.
And then they
work in the algorithm.
Yeah, so especially the most recent 2 videos where we talk about our Kickstarter, Women Know Math and Now's the Time.
Yeah.
If you like those and drop a comment, you will boost those up in the algorithm, and more people will see them. Both our subscribers, because we got 15,000 subscribers on there. Those people will see it, and other people will. Like and comment on our posts when we put posts on Facebook. So those get boosted around the world. It's all very mathy.
Because there's
tweet about it. Now, here's the thing. You could tweet on Facebook. Of course, we know that. You could tell people in real life about this band you like called Doubleclicks. What? I know it sounds weird, using your mouth to talk.
Wow.
But if people are like, so how's your weekend? You could be like, well, I'll tell you, I just been sitting and thinking about my favorite band, the Doubleclicks, and how they have an album out. Hey, I know you like dinosaurs. How about this video, right? And then they have a Kickstarter right now. You could back it, even at $1, and then you would still be contributing towards this President Snake's goal. Get people in on the action. We're not a secret.
Oh, we're not trying to keep any secrets.
No. Tell your weird, nerdy friends at work.
Yeah.
Those people love us.
They want an excuse to watch a YouTube video in the middle of the day.
Absolutely. And you're helping us.
Yes.
So that's not against the rules. Okay. What are other ways? Subscribe to our podcast. I don't know if that actually helps.
But we like it.
But we like it when you do that. Take a selfie wearing your President Snake shirt.
Oh.
And post it on your Tinder profile saying, and then somebody's
Somebody's going to ask you about it.
What's President Snakes? And then you'll be like,
check out this Kickstarter.
Hey girl, yeah, it's a musical. That's actually,
That's my
for real,
one.
a thing. We have fans that found out about us through OkCupid.
Yay.
Other people's OkCupid profiles. I'm just saying.
It's all works as social media. Promoting across the web. It's a series of connections. Also, there's real life. We're doing this for the person who's watching with no sound.
Yeah. Darren says, why isn't this a TV show? Oh, great question.
Wow.
This right here, where we're just answering questions and talking about Tinder.
We need more star wipes.
I know. Whoa. I will say this. We aren't not thinking about a TV show and making steps for it.
That's true.
I'm not saying we are, but we are not doing it. I feel like as long as we have a picture of ourselves, our TV show is going to be great because we'll be like,
it's combining one of my favorite things, which is just like sort of making faces in a mirror. Like, I get to enjoy it, but now other people are on the other side of this mirror. What's happening?
So good. All right. We've gone through all the cues. I think people just want us to play some darn songs. So
okay, let's play some darn songs. You know, you mentioned this song.
let's do it.
Okay.
So this is the song that we launched this week. It is about the book Piper Perish, which comes out March 7th. I don't know, I'm like, March 7th? I don't know. And it's from our You Should Write a Song About That project. We interviewed Kayla Kagan about creativity.
Yeah.
Her favorite inspirational quotes and places to get inspiration. We talked about dogs. She is really fun. And based on that interview, as well as quotes from her book, we wrote this song, which is called Now Is the Time by Piper Perish.
All the time.
And it's got all that. Loving the background today. Thank you, Amber.
Thank you.
It's not a real tree. It's not a real tree.
It's all lies.
There are a million reasons you can't do it. There are a million roadblocks standing in your way. If you give the world one excuse, it will agree with you. You simply can't make anything today. But there are a million steps that you could take this minute. There are a million tiny things that you could do. There are a million mistakes. There are a million hot takes. And the only one who can share the genius in your heart is you. Now is the time for fearlessness. Getting it right is not the point as long as you create. You have no money, you have no time, no paints, no paper, fine. Just make a little progress, take a small step forward. You can wait, we can wait. Now is the time. So go ahead and do everything. Try everything. Be everything. Go and get lost in the world and do not be afraid. Go and fill up the world with all the things you've made. You've got to find a way around to be the person you'll become. They say time changes things, but actually you'll be the one who changes them. Now is the time for fearlessness. Getting it right is not the point if you persevere. Art is the gift of truth. Art is the gift of you. Art is the gift of reminding everyone the reason that we're here. Now is the time. Now is your time. Now is the time. Hey!
Hey, we know how to play that.
Yeah, we did it!
That's so new. And it's such a fun video on our YouTube channel. You can like and comment and share it with your friends. Yeah.
Good work, Aubrey.
Thank you. I'm very excited about this song.
I remember one more thing you can do to spread the word.
Ooh.
You can post our videos on your local community websites.
Whoa.
Like if you were a member of a Reddit board about dinosaurs.
Hey.
Or if you have a forum where you go to discuss depression.
Hey.
Or you have some friends in a Facebook group and you talk about gender. You could post our videos there.
Yeah, you sure could.
All right.
You could do it.
What a great song. Thank you for both of your inspirational messages. Yes, you're welcome, Kestrel. Yes, Susanna!
Yay, the
Yes, I really love that song, but I will have to say that it is based almost verbatim on things that Kayla said in our interview. We just made it rhyme and added some song parts to it.
Made it a song.
And it's also based on stuff in her book, Piper Parish, which I really recommend reading.
You can pre-order it now.
It's true. There's links. You should write a song about that.com has links. Or you just search for Piper Parish. Lauren asks, how do we get a Doubleclicks Netflix special? I don't know. Probably like 40, 50, 1,000, $100 million.
That seems expensive.
Yeah, it does. I'd rather just crowdfund straight to you and make these shows all the time.
Oh.
Although I'm sure it would be very fun to get pumped up, get a big audience and stuff. But if we spend a lot of time trying to get the mainstream's approvals, I think we would run out of money and time, and we wouldn't have time to make music anymore. Preston, thanks 2020. I'm with you.
Hey.
Are we shooting a new music video for the album? Great question, Matthew. We have an animated video already funded.
Yeah.
Knowing us, we will likely put out lots of music videos for the songs in the album.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings has got a video that's on the new album. Now's the time.
Yep.
That we just played has this thing. Kilogram has that coloring page video. Maybe we'll play Kilogram next.
Oh, great.
Kilogram was the first song we wrote for this new album. And yay! Yeah. Doubleclicks Book Club. I love what that is. Oh yeah, because we are talking about books. Yeah, both of our You Should Write a Song About That's guests so far have been authors.
Yeah.
And we do read a lot.
Books are great.
Let's be honest, Aubrey, we read a lot.
I'm not going to deny it.
Good. This is just us working on our TV show personas. Hey, let's be honest for a second. We like to read books. We think authors are cool. When we do have Aubrey made a great long wish list for YSWaSAT guests. I did. That's what I call it. YSWaSAT.
You should write a song about that.
YSWaSAT. And a lot of the people on that list are authors.
It's true.
Authors are. Here's a great thing about authors.
Tell me about it.
Great at storytelling.
Oh yeah.
Have a lot of interests. Are very interesting. Not all of them know how to write songs. Because that's the trick, is like a lot of our friends already know how to write songs, and so I don't think we could trick them into being on our show. But the people who don't,
I feel like maybe the first secret YSWaSAT person was Annalie Newitz.
That's true.
Who's also an author.
That's true. Annalie Newitz pitched us on the song for Dimetrodon. She didn't actually pitch it. She wasn't like, you should write a song about that. She was like, you know what's great? Dimetrodons. And we were like, go on. And then we wrote a song about it. And then we wrote another song for her called Scatter, Adapt, and Remember, based on her book, Scatter, Adapt, and Remember. Yeah.
Then it's like, this is a good idea.
Yeah.
They're very interesting people who are very excited about things.
Yes. People who are excited.
Yeah.
Books are little pieces of magic we get to borrow from libraries, but keep in our souls. Mr. Darcy is kind of like a Jane Austen YSWaSAT. That's true. I mean, I think all of our songs are YSWaSAT based on various things. I like it is a book though. It is book based. That's our only other book based song. All right, Matthew, you're off notice. You're right. So let's YSWaSAT this kilogram. This was also our friend Lisa, who is a physicist.
Yes.
Told us about this news story about the kilogram standard, which has been based for over 120 years on a little piece of metal that weighs or masses exactly a kilogram. And that's been sort of the basis of what a kilogram is, standardized measurement. But scientific community decided to try to find a different way to standardize the kilogram because this little piece of metal is losing weight. It's deteriorating because it's real old. So they were working on a way to derive, without using any sort of physical objects, using sort of the atomic mass of silicon and Planck's constant. Yeah, all kinds of sciencey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually think that did end up happening. And yeah, so we wrote a song from the perspective of that little piece of metal who was created for a specific purpose, who did nothing wrong, and then whose job was taken away, who was told they were no longer valuable, which was relatable to us. And so this is a song called Kilogram.
Okay, I'm ready. Here we go.
It started physical, but there's no shame there. I was what you needed, and I was happy to stay there. You said I was your constant, your ideal. And I started to think that the thing we had was real. Days turned into years right in front of our eyes. You kept me locked up here, I felt like a prize. You said I was the best you had, and I clung to your word. I wanted to be what you needed, and for you I was the standard. I was lost for so long, but you showed me who I am. I could never be wrong if I was your kilogram. But now it's all over if your calculations are correct. I'm more than a number, and that is why we are wrecked. I know it makes sense, I know you have needs, but what do I do now? What about me? Can you really replace me with nothing but numbers? I suppose that you can. But will you? But who will I be if I'm not your kilogram? I'm searching for meaning in your eyes, but they're blank. There is somebody else, I know it. Somebody named Flag. I know it makes sense. It's logic, it's smart, but I did nothing wrong. Do you not have a heart? Would you let a committee of strangers tell you who I really am? And will you really be you without your kilogram? Yeah! That song is Kilogram off of our forthcoming album, Love Problems, which you can back right now on this Kickstarter. If you're watching, you may already know that. But if you're watching us on Facebook, or maybe you just got here from Twitter, or maybe you're a stranger from the future or past, please check out our Kickstarter. We're at, oh, look at this! 1,123 backers, $46,901. We are $99 away
From our next
stretch goal. And then once we hit that, we'll have to make a GIF. If we hit it in the next 5 minutes, we'll make one here.
Yeah.
You'll see the GIF process. But otherwise, we'll do it after this live stream is over. For rewards, we got all kinds of stuff. You get a digital download of the album for $10. That's as cheap as it's ever going to be, y'all.
That's a great.
That's like online
value.
CD prices or online album download prices from like 2002.
Yeah. Talk about the past.
So check that out. If you've seen iTunes these days, songs are like $125. This
$129. It's like it keeps going up. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's a great deal.
It is.
And you'll get the album early.
You will
You
before
could
other
get-
people.
Sensitive Badass or Women Know Math Sweet Enamel Pen. You can get
So shiny. What is this?
Polaroid from the studio.
Whoa.
We got this super widescreen Polaroids.
Yes. Look how big that is. so big.
You'll get a unique picture. They're priced a little high because we only want to make a limited number of them because we want each one to be different.
Yes. They will be exclusive.
They will be. You'll just get the one. Here's the other picture we took. This is our example photos.
Yeah.
You'll get an even special one. Well, we'll sign it.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what we were doing when you took this photo.
Yeah.
When you took this photo. How did you get here? Where did you come from?
Where have you been this whole time?
How did you get our camera? Our photo has selfie mode.
Yeah.
Our camera. Where's the camera?
Shall I get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has a little mirror on it in a widescreen thing. We could take one now, and that could be one of the Polaroids we send somebody.
Okay. Content.
You can get all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
We could make a ringtone for you.
Yeah.
And it'll have your name, so it could be, if you were like say your name